Hello, my nickname's Storky. So I've designed the Gizmo Part 2. I made the Gizmo, and this is an upgrade from the Gizmo. This is called Part 2. The reason why it's called Gizmo because we didn't have a name for it, and people say, "Well, what's this Gizmo?" So we called it the Gizmo. So my nickname's Storky, and I've just carried that name on for years and years and years. Now I've designed this little machine. Now we try to get it from England and all over the shop and America, and we're seeing people build similar things, but not like this thing. And I got asked to build it because I've got 3D printers, and I thought, yep, all right, we'll take the challenge on. So we come up with this design. They reckon this is the latest way of running the motors in. A little bit better, and so what I did is I adapted a new part on the Gizmo 2, is so you can put power on here, so the motor can be in the vise, and you can put the power on, and then so what we've done here, we run it by a pulley. So so there's writing on here, please note 12 volt max or lower, and do not change the pulleys around. So the reason why is you don't change the pulleys around, the big one are there, because this motor will heat up to 50 degrees in about 10 minutes. It will sit around 30 for about an hour, and might just increase, but if you work something for so long, of course it's going to get hot. So you might have to give that a rest as well, but if you're going to run it longer, just take the cover off so it cools down. Now, so the cover's on there to make it look half decent. Now we also got the Revo slot motors. The Revo slot motors are all come with, especially when you go racing. And so the Revo championships we just had last weekend at Slotcar Slots at Mike's shop at Lemon Tree Passage. So this is where the Gizmo is for sale in August. This is the new upgrade. So in August these will be up for sale under $100. Just so it is. I've tried to keep it reasonable for people. So these are for Revo slot. So what we've done is we realise when racing that a lot of people don't have pinion pulleys. So we made up these pulleys so they fit over. That's a 9-tooth, and what we've done is you put a wedge in it to expand it, and that will go over the motor and slip it on, pull the pulley out, and there you are, you got it. And if you want to take it off, put the wedge back in, and then it will expand it and it will come back off. So you get a little carrier with it as well. It will sit where that right there. So so when you put it away, you can put the pulleys away. The wedge goes in the top there. So this is so we'll get down on exactly what it does. So what we've got to do is just I'll put power to it, and I'll turn it on and I'll show you. Back again. So we've got the power on. We're going to turn power supply on. So we'll put it up to probably 11 volts, 11.2, and then we'll turn the power on the motor. You can hear it running. So there's the pulley. Pulleys are spinning, armature's spinning. So I'll turn it off. Make sure make sure that I'm not fooling you. See, turn it back on. So you sit there and let it run for an hour. And if you're pretty cluey on your motors and all that, you can put a multimeter on how much power's coming out at the start and then at the finish. The reason why they wanted this, you put it 3 volts on and let it go, but what they said, and this is not by me, this is by other people, especially America or England, is at the start you've got to try to keep that commutator clean, and best way to do it, if you do it at the start, it tends to burn a little bit. And also if you put it in a glass of water, some motors, especially the Hawk 7s and other motors, relays are pretty hard, so you probably could get away, but it's like cavitation. Like if you put it in the water on 3-4 volts, it's like cavitation, like a prop on a motor, and it causes hammering on the commutator. So that's so they wanted to run it in by another motor, so that's what we designed it for. So I'll put you on pause and I'll put this Revo on, and I'll put it on here and I'll show you what that does. Alright, so we're back. Yeah, alright, I do have the red wire and the black and the black wire and the red, because the Revo are weird, and it's just they're opposite, you know. Don't know why, can't answer the question, don't know. So we'll turn that on and you hear it, so it's spinning, so you can run it in like that as well. So it's got best of both worlds. So what I did is I tried to keep it in a nice little package. Now I've got something else to show you in a minute, and this is another device I've been working on, and I've upgraded since Hughesy's Garage. I showed it was on Hughesy's Garage, episode 85, about 13 minutes 30 in, and I gave him the old Gizmo. The old Gizmo hasn't got this on it, and a couple of other things I built, but mainly these just two items is the main product I built, and I do it because I enjoy it, and I've got a little bit of engineering background, but you know, I just try to cater for the Slotcar people who can't buy stuff from the States and all that. So give me a minute and I'll show you the next item. Alright, so this is the Gizmo all packed away. Everything fits in, so you undo that. The rubber bands, you got 4 rubber bands. This is a little carry case for the 3 pulleys. This is the 2 pulleys for the gears, 12 tooth and a 9 tooth, and also there's a white pulley there for motors without any pinion on it. So it just slides on here, it's got a little gap, slides on there, just tighten it up, and then you can tuck that away. Nice little, it's got feet on it, so it's a well built item. It took the basics, the first time it was built, it took about 6 weeks to build to get it where I was happy with, and then little things have changed, like the covers have changed about 4 times. I've changed the base a little bit, in mill here, mill there, and just to strengthen it, make sure it's good and sturdy and doesn't break on break. You know, if it falls off, it won't break. So, and most of the 90% of the electrical parts are from JCar. So if you want to make your own up, you know, you can buy it from Slotcar Slots, and I think it's better to sell them through the shop, because I haven't got a web page or anything else, so I try to help out the local Slotcar shop. But you know, if you get an idea and you think you can make it, well, go well ahead. I'm not there to stop you. If it helps you out, well, there you are. But I've enjoyed building this thing, and I try to make it look half decent. So yeah. So anyway, this is the new thing I've been building, and it's for putting slot cars when the car's all built and you want to bed your gears in, or you want to run it in. This one has got a fan in it, so the fan's going, but I've got a little extra. See that little dot there? Well, I put an extra bit in, which were after we'd blown up a couple of fans, after changing, a customer changed the poles. So what I'll do is I'll change the poles here. Right, fan is stopped. Right, and I've just got to get that power up again. Now I'm going to put the red wire in the black, and the black wire in there, and you'll see the fan's still going. So what we did is we put a bridge rectifier in there, 95 cent part, which now no one can blow it up. The only reason, if you blow it up, you're gone past, probably put about 20 volts or 24 volts through the fan. It's only a 12 volt fan. It will handle a little bit higher, but I probably wouldn't recommend to go any higher. So the idea is you can run your Slotcar on here. There's a couple of little things. There's a new one, so it's still a bit tight, this one. So you can remove that. Sorry for the video. It's very hard to film with one hand. So still a bit tight. I just have got to sand it a little bit. So you can put in different positions on the car. So we're going to I've got a couple of cars here. Like I've got the Porsche. So put that on here. This probably goes in reverse now. So the wheels are turning and it keeps the motor cool. Or you can bed your gears in, put a little bit of paste on the gears. Yeah. So we'll just change this back over because we're going to put another car on. Alright, we'll put this Wampy on, see if it doesn't smoke up. A little bit of smoke. Has a problem, those things. Perfect for a womp. Now we put a 132 on there. They go hard. They're a good little car. And then you got an Indy. Yeah, we could put the Indy car on there. Probably very better. Putting a better base. Put a different base on there. Because I know it's not going to fit. Sorry about that. It's just very hard with one hand, isn't it? Oh, this is better. So you go around, there's 124 car, Slotcar. So anyway, they're fan's still going, which is good. So that's what I've been doing, building, and yeah, and I highly recommend it if anyone's got a 3D printer, build stuff yourself. Don't go on the Tinkercad and build it yourself. So yeah, have fun, and if you don't want to do that, go to Show Us Your Slots in actually this month. And hopefully we'll have these products out there. And if you're not if they're not shown on his website, ring up Mike, and he's got a website. And I'm not good with doing this technical stuff, so yeah, give him a ring and tell him about Storky's products, and he will know exactly what you're. So this is the Gizmo, and I just haven't got a name for this. Fan machine, blow it up your butt, slot cars. I don't know. That'd be interesting. So anyway, thank you. If you ever watch this, thank you. Give me a thumbs up or like, whatever they say. I don't give a shit if you subscribe or not. But this is something I wanted to show you to the public. Anyway, bye from now.